Hey folks, having a heck of a time here keeping this fire going. Everything is soaking wet. I don't know. I'm not cooking pork chops today. Or taters. Well, I don't know, I might cook potatoes. But I think I got some in my pack there, I think. Did bring me some noodles. That's all I felt like fooling with today. Come on. Hell, I may not fool with that, I don't know. I don't get this fire going. I think what coal is in there might be hot enough. We'll see. If I don't spill this water on it. Making this video about, I've talked about it a little bit in my other videos, but being prepared, always being prepared for, well, just anything. And the reason I'm making it is because I was in a situation yesterday morning. I wrecked my car, and before I left the house, well, it was like 26 degrees outside. Can't tell it now. It's like 70, it's at least 75 degrees out here now. But yesterday morning it was 26 degrees. And before I walked out the door, I said, yeah, I need to get my jacket. But I very seldom ever wear one because I'm in and out of my car so much. I don't know, I just don't wear one much. But anyways, that blow off in my water. I was on my way to my first patient, and a big old giant moose giraffe deer come flying out in the road, and with my cat-like reflexes, I seen it just in time, and I jerked the wheel, which was a bad thing to do. The ground was frozen, and anyways, when I jerked the wheel, I went off the road just enough for my car to start sliding, and it was a big embankment, pretty deep hole there, and I went off in it at an angle like that, and then my car turned sideways, and it was sliding down the bank anyways, and I could feel it going off down deeper down in the hole, and I figured, well, the heck with it, you know, just punch it and we'll see what happens, because obviously touching the brakes ain't doing any good. So I just punched it, and then I started coming back out. This all happened real quick. It didn't happen in a matter of 30 minutes. But I started coming back out up the bank, and when I got right to the top, there was a road sign right there, and I hit that sign, and it just tore all kind of stuff loose out from under my car, and busted, I don't know, it ripped wires out, and anyways, it immobilized my car. And there I was, stuck in 26-degree weather, and I was way out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if that makes sense, in the middle of nowhere. But anyways, I was way out there, and with no jacket. I'm always telling everybody, always be prepared for anything, and because you never know what might happen. And there I was, the one that tells everybody to always be prepared, always have a emergency kit or bug out bag or some kind of kit just in case. Well, I didn't have a damn thing. I didn't have a jacket. I didn't have my backpack, my emergency kit that I've always got with me. Nothing. And I thought, how stupid am I? You know, I'm the one that tells everybody all the time to always be ready for whatever. Well, I was in that whatever situation. 26 degrees. It didn't take long for me to start shivering. I had no heat, nothing. It was 5 o'clock in the morning, still dark. Well, I was in a damn pickle. Well, I called the house, got my wife on the phone. I said, hey, I wrecked my car and need you to come help me. Okay, well, gotta get Stephen on the bus first and all this. Golly, it sure is cold. I said, okay. So I sat there for, I think it was like an hour and 20 minutes waiting on her. But, I mean, I'm glad I'm okay. Some people may not be, but I am. But, you know, the car, had to have it towed, and it's in the shop now. Hopefully it can be fixed. But, golly. I don't know if that's going to be hot enough to heat that water up or not. I know I sure would like them noodles though. Man, it ain't even. It's colder now than it was before I put it on there. But the point is, always be prepared. It's hot today, but I got a jacket hanging right there. Because I thought when I got out of my Pathfinder, once again I thought, I don't need a jacket. It's pretty warm today. But lesson well learned yesterday morning. I said, I don't care how warm it is, because it's winter time and it's gonna get cold here in a little while. So when it gets dark tonight, I don't know, I could fall in these woods. I'm a pretty good ways out here. I could fall, break a leg, or I don't know, cut my ear or something, and there I am stranded in these woods with these short sleeves on. But I got my jacket this time. And I got my backpack right there. But just a good example, you know, of what happened to me yesterday. Always be prepared. And gummit. Just fill my water full of ashes. How about that? I gotta start over. I think that's enough. We got good flames going now. But I wish Stephen was out here with me, but he's in school right now. So he ain't. I forgot my little stool that I always carry with me. I got pretty good ways out in the woods and I remembered it. Oh, heck with it. I ain't going back. I ain't got much time. We're supposed to have some bad weather. Yo, I don't understand this weather. It's snowing all over the world, all over the country right now. I mean, every time you turn the news on, it's snowing. Everybody's getting a foot, 2 foot of snow. We ain't getting nothing. It gets cold at night, but other than that, you know, in the daytime it warms up in the 50s, 60s. Like today, it's like I said, it's 70, I think it's supposed to go up to 77, 78, whatever, you know. But I don't know why they can't put an even number on there. 70, 75, well that's not an even number, but in the middle, or 80. They gotta say something like 77 and a half. You know, what the hell kind of number is that? How in the world can you predict a number like that? You know, it gotta be 77 and a half. 66 and 3/4. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, we're supposed to have some severe storms coming in tonight and tomorrow. And that's another thing. This is not the time of the year for the storms. The weatherman is saying that we're supposed to have, you know, it's supposed to be severe. So we got to get prepared for that tonight. But I don't know. They said that got much going on these days. Hell, you just don't know which way to get ready for something. You know, everybody's talking about this comet icing, which is, you know, disintegrate. Well, it didn't disintegrate. It went into a gobillion pieces, and you know, I'd do better if I put a lid on that. If we're still recording. Yep. Okay, but end of this month, anyways, it when it grazed the sun, it went into a gobillion pieces, and now we're supposed to pass through the tail of it, or the debris of it, and supposed to rain down on us. Man, I keep hearing something. Every time I come out in the woods by myself, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit paranoid or something. But, hell, I probably do hear something. I'm out in the woods, you know, where the animals live. Anyways, what was I talking about? That comet. And the weather. You know, I ain't gonna talk about that no more. Everybody's talking about it, and I'm just about damn tired of hearing about the damn thing. You know, I'm as ready as I can be, I guess. Well, no, not really. But, I don't know. Smoke just won't leave me alone. I brought 2 different kind of noodles. I've always got a pack. I don't really like these, the chicken noodles, but I keep them just in case, you know, I get stranded out in the woods. And it's just something I grabbed out of the cabinet. One of those just in case things. I like the beef flavored ones. I brought a, well, I've always got this in my backpack. It's a tarp. I think it's 3 foot by it's 5 foot by 7 foot. Yeah. Just in case. Never know when you might need a shelter. And for dessert, I got, you see that, 3 Musketeer bar. And what we're looking like here. We'll be getting pretty close. Yeah. I'll be feeding my belly here in a minute. I bust these noodles up. That was the main thing I wanted to talk to everybody about, was being prepared. You know, I've talked about it before in other videos, but yesterday it was a wake-up call for me. I don't know if you can see me over here or not. Maybe out of range here. But you don't have to get crazy with a backpack, and you know, just at least have a 72-hour bag. You know, something you can sustain for 72 hours or and stay warm. I'm not talking about loading the AR-15 up and all that, because in my work car, my company car, I'm not allowed to have guns. That don't mean I don't. It just means I'm not allowed to. But some of the places I have to go, it's pretty dangerous. I hope it's not too loud. But anyways, like I said, lesson learned. Golly, I don't know. Look, I was moving that way and it jumped over there and beat me to it. The smoke did. It's like a dog, you know. You try to be out in the yard or something, or grilling out or something. You got a damn dog that just won't quit licking you or sniffing your ass. I can't stand for a dog to sniff me. I don't know where this came from, but anyway, that smoke is just like it. It's just like a damn dog. You move away from it and then come over there. But don't get me wrong, I love my dogs. But you don't want them coming up and sniffing on you and sniffing your ass. Yes, my ass is clean. I wash it. But I don't know. Dogs still like to sniff your butt anyway. Yeah. But anyhow, that's just like that smoke. Just like a dog. But I love my dogs. Don't get me wrong. I love my dogs. Man. Uh-oh. I guess it's ready now. I busted it open. I think that's boiling. Let's check to see. Yeah. Fixing to eat now, fellers and ladies, if there's any ladies watching this. I think a few do. Hey, I just got, I'm sure we're still recording. Yep. Alright. I have got a whopping, man, come on, Smoke, 79 subscribers now. I was telling Alan about it last night, and he called me. I know without a doubt he's watching this. Him and Dean and Karen and a few others, you know, they support me a lot because, you know, I don't have many subscribers, and I just got into this back at the beginning of the summer, or no, gosh, hell, I've been doing it longer than I thought. Put my trash up. Actually, well, making videos, that is. About a year. But I just finally got up to 79 subscribers. I felt pretty good about it myself. And Alan was saying that he's got like, I don't know, 800 and something subscribers. Yeah, that kind of busted my bubble a little bit. Man, I brought some hot chocolate. I wouldn't mind that. But guess I'll stick to my Mountain Dew today. Sorry, I got out of range there, didn't I? Always keep your Mountain Dew with you. I do anyway. I've always got a Mountain Dew. I like that caffeine. Get it away from the fire. Now I don't care either, hot or cold, I'll drink it. Sorry, I hate to keep getting up in front of y'all like that. Oh man, I don't think I got a spoon. Sorry for the noise, folks. Yeah, there's one. I hate this damn spoon though. It flops, look. and you try to eat it, flops around. Can you see that? But, oh well, that's all I got, so I gotta use it. But, okay, let me get off here for a minute, I think. Alan said last night we was talking on the phone, he said, now Brad, if you're watching this, I don't know if you watch my videos or not, Brad Allen. I like to watch his. Now he's a talker. But Alan said last night, he said, you know, I think the world of old Brad Allen, he said, but I think he's got you beat on talking. He said, that man could do some talking. Yeah, he sure can. But, I mean, I like him. And I'm not talking bad about you, Brad, if you're watching this. And Alan, he was not talking about you at all. Bad, I mean. He thinks the world of you. And we was talking about that sheath that you're making him. Man, it's killer too. Golly, that thing is nice. You know, it's pretty cool that most of us, we've never actually met each other, but we're good friends. You know, some don't get along with each other, but you know, that's just how it is. Some people just don't get along. I mean, I don't knock somebody because they don't like somebody that I like, and they don't knock me because I like somebody they don't like, or you know what I'm trying to say. But you know, that's just life. That's how it is. But I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool. You know, some of these folks, I think the world of them. You know, Alan, Dean, Mike. I've never really actually talked to Karen, except, you know, messages back and forth. But I think she's pretty cool though. 51 Foxy, we've never really actually talked, but other than a few messages on YouTube. But he's got a heart, man. It's just, that man, he's just got a heart of gold in him. He's just such a nice guy. He's got some cool videos too. But okay, anyways, for real, I'm turning you off this time. Might get back with you on my way out of these woods. I'm gonna sit here and eat, and just kind of sit on that rock right there and stare at the water while I eat. But we'll holler at y'all later, taters. They already have. No. All right. Later, folks.